to learn my ABCs. The teacher called me dumb fool, I call her dumb fool back.
Take me back to the 90s. When friends and family fought with bare hands, we knew nothing about guns unless it was from a movie on the old TV we could barely even see without fixing the antenna 10 times a day. And my grandmother would say, "Put a tights under your dress and fix your ribbons," while she handed me a plastic lunchbox for school. The good old days, I swear, were the best yet. Playing ring games and rounders and Chinese skip and running to class when the school bell ring because I was taught to be disciplined and obey every rule ever made, and I was taught to pray. Take me back to the good old days, when I felt free walking the streets and stopping on the way home from school to buy ice lollies, fudge, and coffity from Miss Centilia. And school friends joined to play jackstones on the road, but we knew what was coming after. The whips that waited to lash our backs because why the hell school over at 3 and you're reaching home at 6? We didn't care. Still, we did it. Because home felt like home, that was more like it. My favorite was back then in the summer when school closed and aunties and uncles dropped all their children home to go on duvet. But I'm more happy because my cousins come down and we roam in the savannah to catch crabs and pick plums. Running from neighbor to neighbor, tree to tree, we don't care who see we. And when we reach home, boil some bouillon in the biggest pan, and my cousins and I licking the sauce that dripping down from our hands from the mango in sauce we make. And when food cook, Granny call everybody to come get a plate. Boy, what I would give to go back to those days. Bring back teachers like Mrs. Dantes and Cyan Serieux, who taught us respect and morals and core values while making sure we're properly educated. Bring back principals like Alcess Ismael. You all know that woman, toe play. Take me back to that day up in Wayo where my grandfather sat in the shed washing boxes of green bananas and grapefruit and baja and dashing for my grandmother to sell by the market every Saturday. And I, a young child, naive as ever, only now realized the purpose of his labor. Why he stood in the heat holding, making coals, and his hands tired from scratching broomsticks. Why he climbed up the hill by Lenny so effortlessly with sweat dripping down his face when I finally understood it was so very late. And now I wish, as a mother, I could raise my child in that kind of world, one that no longer exists because now we walk the same streets, sprayed with orange markings by the police, and yellow tape, and red stains from suns that bleed from the strike of a cutlass or shot from a gun. And now you can't trust anyone, not the police or customs or the government. Every corner is corruption. Women holding their heads and crying in agony, broken homes with mothers and children, but no daddy. And I wonder, where is God in all of this? Wondering if he has forgotten about us. No, it's us who forgot about him, building walls of hatred and selfishness and anger while praying for life to get better. The same ones hating and killing instead of loving each other. And now I'm just standing here while giving you some real nostalgia, from the way things used to be to the way things are becoming, and it ain't getting any better. So I stand here wishing I could go back, wishing I could go back, wishing I could go back to the 90s.